Welcome back. It is Wednesday the 14th of January 2026 and it is going to be a quick video today. Tomorrow is also the wife's birthday, so I may end up missing tomorrow because she wants to go for dinner and stuff like that. But what we're going to do today is, when we look at the walls, we can see where the nails were for the picture rail. We are not going to be reinstating picture rail in here. So the first job is going to be to go around and scrape off any excess, anything that's sitting proud on the wall. And then what we're going to do is we are going to mix up some filler, which I've got over here in a bucket. So we've got some Easy Fill 20, that'll be fine, whatever you've got. If you're doing a big renovation job, I would recommend buying the powdered filler rather than buying the tubs of polyfiller. The polyfiller stuff is really good for shallow holes or screw holes or whatnot that you've got in the wall, but it's very chalky. It doesn't really go that hard. It's hard to drill through after, and it can be a bit of a pain to sand. The Easy Fill stuff, and they've got Easy Fill 20, Easy Fill 30, Easy Fill 60, is much better. So what we're going to do is, just to keep the project moving along and make sure that we tick something off every day this month, is just going to scrape all these walls. Going to leave a couple over there because the boiler's going to have a hole drilled through it for the flue. Going to scrape off here. Can't get here because it's over the bed, but we're going to scrape off there and we're going to put our first coat of filler. But what I'll do is I'll scrape that off. As you can see, it's not very interesting, but I'll scrape that off and then I'll mix up the filler and I'll show you the consistency of the filler. So here we've got our mixing tray, we've got a filling knife, and all we're going to do is we're going to pour some of this in here. Don't worry if you make too much or if you make too little, you can always throw it away or you can mix a little bit more. Just tap water, pour in a little bit, and then very gently, because this stuff likes to, it's dust, so it likes to kind of go everywhere. Mix up that first bit so you can see that it will start to clump together and it will kind of dry up. So keep mixing and then you keep adding water, and what I'll do is I'll show you the consistency when I finish mixing, because no one wants to see me do this for the next couple of minutes. Right, so now I've mixed it all together, it is, and this stuff does go everywhere, it is like the consistency of double cream, or actually no, it's more the consistency of clotted cream. It won't fall off if you hold it upside down. There is no big bits of water in it anymore. It's all fully incorporated. You can't see any of the filler in like dust like it was in its dry state. It's all completely mixed. And now all we're going to do is we're just going to put that on the wall. Now, as you can see, I filled in a lot of holes with my first coat. Don't worry about the chase. The chase I'm going to end up fixing the conduit back and then putting a bit of bonding over the front. But I'll show you when I do that. Hopefully the all-round band is coming tomorrow. But I filled up a lot of holes. Now, walls like these are going to need a lot of filler. So what I'm trying to do, because it's such a horrendous job, is I'm trying to break that down into doing a little bit each week to make my life a little bit easier. So where the picture rail was, there is going to be multiple layers of paint above and below that. So when you put on your filler, if you see here, it has gone much wider. That's where the, you see it easier there, that's where the picture rail was, and that's where the filler is. And what we will do is we will let that dry. We will give it a light sand tomorrow, and then we'll be able to put on another skim coat should we need it, which we will. And also, as you can see up here, there is some cracks. So once I'm ready to do my second coat, I will show you how I rake out these cracks. We'll put a second coat on it. We will then sand that with the chase as well, and then hopefully we'll have access to more bits of the room, like there, and mainly along this wall. What I'm trying to do is get this wall pretty much done, and then I'll be able to move all of this stuff over to here, and then I'll be able to tackle this wall in one big go as well. And yeah, just ticking off them jobs a little bit a day, every day. But thank you for watching. Like I say, it's only a short video today. Check back in tomorrow, maybe on Friday if I don't get a chance tomorrow. But yeah, more work to do, and we've got loads planned for the weekend as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get a lot of the filling and sanding done in this room over by the end of this week, and then we can put a whitewash coat over it so that it kind of seals in and stops being dusty everywhere. But thank you for watching.